All right, and welcome to this episode of the Module 8. And in this episode, we are going to be building a landing page with, sorry, yes. In this episode, we are going to be building a landing page with systemy.io, right? So now let's go over to our systemy.io, and currently I have three funnels here. I have to deactivate one here, just to be able to build another one. Just able to use this for the training that we are about to do. So now let's go over to, let's also try to replicate this last landing page that we did on Elementor. I'm not sure we can be able to replicate everything, but let's try. Let's give it a try, because system in the is actually limited. So let's come over here and create. Let's click on create. Then we can name it SFF or landing page, something like that. So now let's come over to this place, build an audience. No, we don't want, because we don't want to collect an email address. Let's click on sell a product or build from scratch. I always like this custom build from scratch, then save. All right, so now we can be able to now edit this. The one I deactivated is gone. Wow. Oh, no. Let's come over here and click on this one, click on the name. Then we can actually edit it from here. I'm trying to see where we can edit it. All right, I think it's view funnel or something like that. Is it? No, no. Okay, no. Let's add page. Sorry, let's add a step. Then we can we're able to add. Why is this thing very slow right now? Okay, now this page is currently inactive. Please contact the website owner to blah blah blah. Let's go over here. Let's go back and let's add step. Let's add a step. Now over here we can. This is the landing page we want to build. Just choose landing page. Then we can choose a step. You can say sales page. Yeah, we want to build a sales page. Then we can start from scratch. Click on this here. Then we can save it, and we'll be able to edit the page. All right. Now, yeah, very good. So we can drop our first element here. So the first thing we want to drop is what the container. But over here, it is not called container. It's called content box. Is it called, no, section? It's called section or row. We can drop a row or we can drop a section, but I want to drop a row here. All right, very good. So this is the section. We have a section, then we have a row. Wow. Okay, let's just play along. First thing we want to do is this is our text. Then come over here, carry this text, put it there. Then the next text is the heading text. Carry the heading text, headline, put it there too, inside the row. Then the next one is still the body text. Carry another body text, put it in the row. Then the next one is the image and the text. Carry this three column, put it there. The three column will allow us to put image, the first text and the next text. You can see it right here. Then I've not done anything complex like this on system, but let's try. Then the next one is the body text. Carry the body text and body text. Let's put the text, put it here. Then the next one is what? A button. All right, so this is a button here. Carry it, put it in the container. Good. Now we want to start editing. So let's copy this text here, put it here. All right, we are going to copy. Okay, let's just paste it like this. All right, so we have some drop down. We don't want that. Okay, now let's increase the size of the font. let's put it as 17 or maybe 18 to look bigger. So now the size of the text is too big. Is there a way we can reduce the size of the text? Okay, now let's go over to custom fonts. Then in this custom font we can search for Poppins or something like that. Okay, let's go over to Google Fonts. Now okay, yeah, Google Fonts, we can search for Poppins and we can choose Poppins. Cool. So over here in the margin, okay, this is where we can actually reduce the size. I think is it margin or padding? Yes, okay, it is margin, so you can reduce size here. You can also do the same for the left so that it's going to align very well. Cool. Yeah, so we've done that for that one. So for this one, let's copy the text too. All right, let's copy the text here. Let's paste the text here too. Okay, very cool. So let's cancel this drop down that is showing unnecessary. So the size 32. Let's change the font. Change the font to Poppins. All right, very good. Now this is very bold. We don't want Poppins. Let's change the boldness. Okay, we can just what's it called? We can just select the text or align text and cancel the bold. You can see the bold here. Cancel it, but we can choose it to be a little bit bold over here, semi bold. All right, very cool. Or do we have 500? Medium 500. All right, this medium, I think this medium does the job. Okay, that 600 does the job better. Semi bold 600. Very good. Now we can also, okay, let's leave this one as this. I thought we should reduce the size, but no, this is even giving us the perfect size. You can see that this experience is standing alone here, also in the same thing. Very good. So now let's come over here and copy the text here as well. Copy the text, paste this text to here. All right, we can now increase the size to something like 19. All right, we can also change the font, Google Fonts, change the font here, Poppins. All right, very good. Now we can change the we can reduce the width to here. Come to right, reduce it here. Come to left, do the same thing, but you must do the same size so that it's going to center align. All right, so very cool. So we now have it very cool. We can also, I think we can also give it a padding just to come up here. Is it possible? No, I think it, yeah, okay, very good. It is margin, so we want to reduce the margin at the top so that it's going to at least come together like this. Very cool. So the next one we want to do is the image. We want to put an image here, so let's just take an image from here for the, okay, after the image we then have a text, a heading text. Then after the text we have the smaller text. Now we have downloaded the image before. Now let's just put the image here. All right, upload file. Okay, let's drop the image here, and we are going to be able, all right, very good. Now it's optimizing the image currently. Let's chillax and wait. So now let's insert the image. So now we have the image. Now let's come over here, copy the text here, 450. Let's just write the text ourselves. It seems not to copy. 450. Shift. Then over here, students. Okay. Wow. I actually don't know But yeah, let's just play. Let's play along. Now over here, let's click on this place. Is there a way we can center align everything? Because style solid. This is not giving you. Okay, let's click on this one. Let's click on this box. Is there a way we can click on this box? Wow, this is not giving at all. Okay, let's try to align this one. Okay, let's click on this. Okay, I think we can reduce the size here. Wow, it's not reducing now. Okay, okay, we've reduced the size. Wow. So now let's increase the size of this one to come here. Now let's increase the size. So what I'm doing is I'm just hovering on this side. You can see it's right here, this thick blue middle something here, and I can increase this one too. All right, I can do this. Then I can left align this one. I can left align it here, alignment, left it here. You can see that is now coming together. So we can also center align it. It's currently at the top. I think we can center align it here too. Okay, let's add the margin, top margin. Very good. So now let's add the left margin too. Left margin, no, right margin then. Oh no. Let's left align this one too. Let's left align it so that it's going to come together with this stuff. All right, now it's coming together gradually. Now how about this one? Oh, let's see if we can left align this one too. Okay, yeah, we can left align it, but it's not doing the job. Let's add a what? Imagine. Is there a way we can left margin that is going to go outside the container? No. No. I don't think we'll be able to do this something like this here. Or possibly if there's a way we can just add the image and everything together. Let's delete this. Let's delete this row. Let's come over here. We can just come over here and delete. Now let's add a single row. All right, let's add a single row. Now let's try to add image, text, the two text in that single row. Let's see if it's going to. One. Wow, I don't think it's going to be possible here. Then the headline text. Oh. Okay, is still in the single row. The row is still the same. Let's see if we can now align the row style. If we can align the row to be horizontal instead of like this. I don't think so. Reverse row, disable vertical stacking. Okay, disable vertical stacking. Is it possible? The delay before showing. Disable vertical stacking on mobile. Okay, mobile. That's mobile. So I don't think we can do something like that on here. That's one of the limits that we have on all these builders, and that's why I don't really like using them. But it's a good place to start with. So now let's go over to the next one, which is strongly backed by 100% guarantee. We are just going to put the strongly backed by 100% guarantee below this button. So we just click on this arrow that drop down. Then we can now reduce the top margin here to something like 1, so that it's going to be here. Yeah, we can even reduce it like that. Then we can add a top margin to this one to just separate from the button. Then yeah, very good. So now let's copy this text here, strongly backed by 100% guarantee. Okay, let's cancel this drop down that is showing. So now let's come over here and choose the font. That's Poppins, right? Then we can choose the font size. All right, we can choose the font size to be something like 16. All right, very cool. So now let's work with the button. Then next, the button, submit form, no, open URL. All right, if you submit form, then you want it to submit a, what's it called, a email form. It's just like the opt-in page where you submit your name, your email address, and you click on submit. All right, it's going to submit form. This is not the call to action we want. We want it to open URL. All right, that is how we'll be able to add the link, and it's going to go over to that link that we add to this button. All right, so now the next thing is, yeah, we want to center align it. They want to add a margin to it. Okay, we've added the margin. So now the text on the button is what? Yes, I'm ready to. Yes, let's just write yes, I am ready. Yes, I am ready. Okay, to master French in 3 months. Just leave it like that. So now the next thing we want to do is, we don't have a subtext, so we are going to cancel this subtext here. So yeah, very good. So the background color, we want to change it to the red that we have, a bit the orange that we have over there. This is not giving us the exact color. I think this should give us the exact color here. This is still not giving us the color that we want. Wow, why are these colors so different? Well, yeah, this is close. Then we can have a border. All right, we can have a border. We can link everything together here, or we scatter it here. Same thing that we have on Elementor, link together, or leave on link together. So you can link everything together here and add something like 8, 6. Yeah, so we have 8. So we can change the width over here, I think. Okay, okay. It has something like a subtle shadow under that black shadow. We don't want it. Let's remove it. All right, so now the next thing we want to do is what's it called, over. All right, the over is showing over here. When we over on it, it's showing black. So we can come here, we have the background color, we have the over effects here. Then the text, we want it to be white, we want the background to be black when we over on it. All right, we want the background to be white when we over on it. Wow, it's not affecting it though. Okay, okay, let's see what's happening here. Okay, why is no style? Over. Okay, I don't think the over is possible over here. So let's just go over to the next one. I don't think the over is possible here. So yeah, the next thing we want to do is just to give it a background color. Come to this section, then we can give it a background color over here. So we want to give it that subtle pink color that we have. We can also change the opacity here. Just this below, you can see it below the colors that we have, all these bright colors. You can just drag that slider just a little, and we are going to have that subtle pink color. You get it now? So the next thing we want to do is now to add columns for the row for the next text. So we now have a row that we can now have all this one and this one and this one and the next ones. All right, let's try one if we are able to do it. We just want to add 2 columns for the 2 testimonials. So first of all, we want to introduce a headline text, a subheading text, and a video. All right, a video. All right, same thing we want to do here. Headline text, subheading text, sorry, delete this one, delete subheading texts or the body text, then a video. All right, then once you have a video, you want to now customize it to be something like this and every other thing. But yeah, it's still the same approach. Oh, we forgot to add this one here, but let's just leave that one for now. I don't want this lesson to be too long because I myself, I don't like lessons that are too long. I don't know why. But I don't like lessons that are too long. So yeah, so we can now style this one. We can style this one and change the fonts here. We can change it to Poppins, and this is too thick. Let's just move the board. We can add our own board here, just the subtle medium 500. Let's just copy the same thing here, and can we paste it here so that we don't waste our time? Okay, and we can, I think, okay, this Google fonts, we can change the fonts here again, change the fonts, add our own bold medium 500, and yeah, cool. I don't know why this one is showing this down parts stuff. And this one is not showing it. Okay, let's give it a minus margin then in the down part. In the bottom, let's just come over here and reduce the margin here. So yeah, we're going to have everything in the same line now. Very good. So the next thing you want to do is just copy this one, Lady Amarachi. We're going to use Lady Amarachi for the boats. Lady Amarachi, Lady Amarachi. Let's give it a margin to the down part so that the video doesn't come too close. All right, good. You add the 23 here, so we must add the 23 here so that everything is going to be uniform. So bottom 23. All right, so very good. Now let's change the fonts to Poppins. All right, and yeah, that's cool. You cannot change the fonts here to Poppins. Very, very good. Now all we just need left is just add our video, but this text is too big. This text is too big. Let's just change it to something like 21. You can change this to 21. All right, and yeah, that is it about Orlando Page. So you can do the same thing for Systeme.io. The Systeme.io account you created, try to replicate this same landing page on the Systeme.io. All right, and this is by far the most advanced landing page I have built on Systeme.io. Most landing pages I built here are always basic, but this will actually help you develop a very, very fast what's it called, knowledge about Systeme.io. You will build a very fast one. You will not start from all these basic one, and the basic one when you want to build them will actually be very, very easy for you. This is by far the most technical one because No, I've not done this. But if I try to do this same thing on system.io, I don't want the video to be long and um, everything is now containing trial and error system. If I try Ada to do the same thing on system.io, I will eventually get it. It's just for me to just stay a long while and try to figure it out. But I'm very, very sure I'll eventually get it. But oh wow, this is now overing. Oh, the over effect that we added is now showing. You can see it. The button is now showing to black. So all I just did was I added the black over here. You can see it. Border. This is over effect. All right, and I added the black color background here. And now, okay, because I am currently editing the button is not showing because the icon is currently on the what's up because I'm currently editing the button is not showing. Now let me choose any other text and let me over on this. You can see it now that is now showing. It's now showing. I think that's the reason why we did not see it the other time, and I thought it was not possible. But I knew it was possible because I've done it on some buttons. But I don't want this lesson to be unnecessarily long. Alright, just something that you can actually build on. So this is the foundation, and you can start building from this. Alright, so yeah, now if you save the changes now and we try to view our landing page, we are going to see it like this. All right, why is this? Okay, because we are viewing it, that's why we can see this one. This is preview mode. Don't use this URL. All right, let's cancel this, and now you can see our landing page right here like this. All right, so yeah, let's see this and let's see this. The only thing we do not do is we do not actually uh pad them well to be shorter. The length, the width is wide here, but this one has a very short width. Let's try to do that. Let's try to give it more width, shorter width. Let's add this one like 144 and this one to 141, sorry. All right, then this one too, let's give it some width, some short width. All right, so let's add something like 91 for this one to 91. The left and the right, that's what you use to control the width. 91. Then the same thing we did for the top one is what we want to do for this one. 141 and 141. All right, 141 and 141. All right, now let's save the changes. And now let's reload this preview mode. Okay, let's cancel this preview mode and preview it again. Let's check changes, then preview again. Let's cancel this preview mode. All right, now it's coming close. All right, it's coming close, but yeah, we just have to reduce the size. But this is actually cool. This does not we don't really need to reduce the size again, but this is cool for, yeah, this is cool right here, just like this is cool right there. This is cool right here too. This is perfect right here. All right, so yeah, that's it. All we just have to just add the videos here and we are done. All right, I hope you understand and see you in the next episode.